All right, so here's some more information about equipment. Let's talk today about meat grinders and sausage stuffers. First, let's talk about the grinders. So whether you're making sausage, burgers, chili, or whatever, it's really great to know that you're working with freshly ground meat that you get to pick out, and that includes fish. You can pick it out yourself and grind it in your own home. So the most convenient thing are grinders that work with stand mixers, like a KitchenAid mixer. They're relatively inexpensive. The original KitchenAid, which is what I originally had and I no longer have, was less than $30. You can still get them. They're plastic. They come with 2 grinder plates, a fine and a coarse. The issue with those is that, being that they're plastic, they're a little more fragile, and they can tend to overheat. The grinders can overheat due to friction, even if you freeze them in advance, because that's the only metal part in it. And if that happens as you're grinding, you're going to start cooking the meat and maybe melting some of the fat. So what I have is the Chef's Choice Model 796. It costs about $100 or less. If you look around a little bit, it's all metal. See right here, I can show you it's all metal. Comes with 3 grinder plates rather than 2. It's got a small, a medium, and a coarse, and these are 4.5, 8, and 10 millimeters. Now, if I take this and I put it in the freezer, which is what you should do before you're grinding anything, what's going to happen is it's going to stay much colder because it's got this whole inertia of all of the metal being frozen, and that's going to transfer to the grinder and to the plate as you go through the grinding process. And it's pretty easy to assemble. Just works like that. Okay, and so that's going to be an advantage. So I highly recommend something like this. Now, KitchenAid now also makes a metal one. It also comes with 3 plates, and it's approximately the same price, around $100 or less. If you look around, you can find it. I didn't mention they come with a pusher. They come with a little tray that you can put on top like this to feed all the stuff in, and a pusher plate to push everything through. So let's move on to stuffers. Now, the cheapest option is just to get the tubes that go with the KitchenAid stuffer, and they'll also work with the Chef's Choice, and you'll get a set like this. It's 3 tubes that you can put on the end of this thing, right? You just take this off, you remove the plate. This comes with a stuffer plate, essentially, with big holes. You don't put the grinder part in, you just put this in, and it pushes right through and will go into the tubes. If you have the KitchenAid one, this little thing here is what centers the screw center and allows you to stuff. Now that's fine if you're not going to make a lot of sausage, okay? Now, I make a lot of sausage, and so what I have is the Lem 5-pound sausage stuffer. Now, this is going to set you back a couple of $100. You can maybe get it for $170 or something like that, but it does large amounts very quickly. It's very easy to use. It also comes with the 3 tubes. Here's 2 of them. I put the 3rd one on here. As you can see how this works, you put the sausage meat in here, you slip this under here, and you use this crank to turn it. Now, one of the things about the screw style is that it's really easy to get little air pockets in the sausage. One of the nice things about this is that it's got this air release. So as you're screwing down on it, you're letting the air out, and it'll stop. It'll stop any sausage meat from being pushed through, but there's still enough of a gap that as you get to there, that you won't end up with a lot of air in the sausage, which is a really nice feature. And basically, you just bolt it. These are little C-clamps, and you clamp it down to your counter. So anyway, that's my little information that I give you on meat grinders and sausage stuffers. I hope you found it useful and interesting, and I'll see you in another episode.